Welcome to the 33rd tutorial in Python. In this video, we'll be taking a look at Python modules. Hello everyone, it's me Sairam and I'll be your host for today. In Python, a module is just a file that contains Python code, functions, variables, or classes. You can reuse this code across multiple files just by importing it. For example, imagine we have a file named math_add.py. Now, in our math_add.py file, we have this function, def add a comma b, return a plus b. Now, when we go to our main script and we use the import keyword to import math_add, and we want to use the add function, we'll go here, print math_add. Remember, we should keep the module's name right before its function and add and our a as 1 and our b as 2. Of course, we don't have to mention that, but this is just a special type of comment. So when we run it, as you can see, it shows 3 in the output. Here we defined a function in one file and used it in another. That is the power of modules: reuse, separation, and clarity. Now, Python gives us several ways to import modules, depending on what you need. For example, we have the import math. We put import and the module's name after it. After that, we're going to use the square root function located inside the math module. Print math.square_root 25. When you run it, as you can see, it prints 5. This. Now, let's say you only wanted to import a specific function, which is the square root function. Then you will do it like this. From math, import square root, and now we want to print the square root of 36. When we run it, as you can see, it prints 6 in the output. Here we just imported what we needed. We don't import anything else. Now, let's say we want to import math, but before every single time we use square root, we don't want to type math. We think it's too long. We want to type something shorter, such as m. This is known as aliasing. We put import math and use the as keyword and put an m after it. Shorter aliases are great when you use a module often. For example, like np for numpy, which is a module we'll look at later, and pd for pandas. Python comes with tons of built-in modules ready to use, with no installation needed. Let's try a few. The first one is random. We look at these more in further tutorials to come, but for now, we just look at the basics. Random is used to get a random number or for randomness in a computer. But the thing is, it is not actually random. There's an algorithm which we don't know about, but it's running the whole random function. So at the end of the day, the computer is still using logic to get random values. Print random.randed 1, 10. This function will print a random integer between 1 and 10. When we run it, as you can see, it decided to print 7. When we run it again, this time it printed 2. When you run it again, this time it printed 4. The next built-in Python function is known as time. It is used for creating timestamps and to delay the code a bit. Over here we have import time, print wait for it, time.sleep to print done. When you run the code, wait for it, but usually the done just comes right after, right? Let's run it again. Wait for it, the done is still not coming, and now finally it comes. This is where the time.sleep comes into play. The time.sleep delays the program for 2 seconds. For example, wait for it, 1, 2, done. This is perfect for cooldowns or cool effects. Now, the next module is datetime. Datetime is used for working with dates. For example, we have from datetime import datetime. Over here, datetime is the name of a package, and from datetime, we're importing the datetime function. Let's say over here we have print datetime.now. So when we run this, as you can see, it prints the exact time 2025 6 18 14:37, the exact second. And if you're wondering what this is, these are the exact microseconds. Now, let's say you're using the module for the first time and you don't know what is inside in the module. So, how do you see what all functions are available to you? That's where the div function comes into hand. The div function, as you can see, it lists everything available in the module, including modules, functions, constants, even hidden methods. It's great for exploring your module before you use it. Now that you know how to import Python modules, make sure to use them in every single one of your codes. Also, make sure to subscribe and hit the like button.